The cold of late autumn made every sound sharper. Leaves scraped pavement like whispers. Our house sat alone near the quarry's edge, always watching the wind. At 14, I stopped fearing bedtime tales, but still froze when the trees moaned. The streetlights blinked, and the shadows moved too easily in our part of town. The quarry had stories, not just accidents and deep water, but of something called the Smiler. He was never found, but his face, they said, returned with fog. Kids claimed the graffiti always came back, even after it was scrubbed off. A wide, hollow smile that watched anyone foolish enough to go near alone. One Saturday, the town held a heritage festival at the quarry. My parents were thrilled. I only agreed because they promised unlimited funnel cake. The event glowed under lanterns. Music played. I wandered off toward the old plant where a crowd had gathered near a makeshift wooden stage. The actors were silent, dressed in old mining clothes and white face paint. One man stood out. He was tall, thin, with a tattered top hat and wide smile. His movements were too perfect. He bent and turned with odd grace, like his joints were wrong. The others danced, but he floated. Then he stopped and stared at me. His eyes were dark and flat, buried under makeup. He lifted one gloved hand and slowly curled a finger at me. It was not dramatic. It felt private, like he knew me. I stepped back. He held the pose for a beat, then looked away as if nothing had happened. I turned and fled through the lantern crowd. My chest was tight, like I had run, though my legs had barely moved. I found Mark near the ring toss. I said nothing. We played and joked, but my eyes kept scanning the shadows. I could not laugh properly. The air grew colder. People were leaving. I told Mark goodbye and walked alone back through the quiet part of the path. Lanterns swayed overhead. Leaves scraped across gravel. Something shuffled behind me. I stopped. No footsteps, no voices. Then I heard it. A deep, broken chuckle from the trees on the left. Slow, wet. I knew that sound. It was the one from the stage. I ran. The sound behind me followed, shuffling, dragging, never hurrying, never stopping. It wanted me to hear it. I could see the entrance ahead. Lights swam in the fog. My heart pounded in my throat. I did not dare look behind me. Then silence. The sound stopped so suddenly, it felt like the world had been switched off. I burst into the clearing, gasping. My father turned. He saw me and rushed over. My mother stood behind him, concerned. I shook my head and tried to breathe. I told them I had run too hard. They did not believe me, but they let it go. We left early. I did not look back at the path. I never saw the man again. But some nights, when the trees creak and the air feels tight, I remember. And I hear it, that chuckle. It slips in just before I sleep. Then I feel like I am being watched. Not from outside, but from the dark inside the room. And in that darkness, sometimes I see it. A smile, wide and perfect, floating where a face should be, waiting. I never saw the gaunt figure again, but sometimes the wind carries his chuckle through the trees, and I feel that painted smile staring from the dark. That was the last time I went near the quarry, but his face still haunts me in dreams. If you felt the chill too, like, share, and subscribe for more true horror